Hey, check this out. Do you feel like you need to break free from ordinary? What if the real threat isn't failure, it's comfort?
Welcome to Huddle Up, where founders of Huddle for Success, Mark Bruce and Duane Gibbs, come to you every Wednesday and Friday with a quick segment to keep you informed, engaged, and motivated. Now let's huddle up.
Welcome to Huddle Up. I'm your host, Duane Gibbs, alongside me, my partner, Mark Bruce, the Hall of Famer, where we come to you every Wednesday and Friday with a quick, mindful thought. With that being said, let's huddle up. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, man. What a great topic we've got today.
Yeah, it seems like there are people that feel like they're just going through the motions. They need to break free from the ball and chain. They feel ordinary. They're looking for change. And it's again, like I just said, it's not failure, it's just they've become comfortable. And the most dangerous place for someone who once played at a high level, whether it's in business, sports, personal life, is when things are just good enough. And sometimes you'll say to yourself, it's not great, it's not bad, it's just fine. But here's the truth. Ordinary just doesn't show up like a crash. It shows up like something you've done over and over and over again. And before you know it, your ambition runs on autopilot. Your days are a blur. You don't remember what you did for the entire day. You feel like you didn't get anywhere. You didn't make progress. And so your hunger fades out. And it's not a burnout. We've all been there at some point, and you have to just reconnect. It's just boredom. And like I said, we've all been there.
Yeah, this is it's what happens when you hit a boredom plateau. You've hit your goal, and man, you take that deep breath because man, you worked really hard to get there. But the longer you stay there, you don't stay there because you're lazy. And you're not broke or anything. You just, you reach your goal and you start, as you said, going on autopilot. And it's not because of any of those things. It's because you've outgrown the current game that you're on. You've gotten too comfortable with where you are. The challenge used to be meaningful. You used to want to get started, and there was urgency to do it. But now, things are comfortable and they're structured. They're too predictable. That's the predictability trap. So, our minds need a challenge. They always need a challenge or we get bored. We don't need chaos, but we do need a challenge, a clear challenge, one that we can focus on. And when the challenge disappears, even the most disciplined person, they can get into that movie Groundhog Day where the same thing just repeats over and over and over again.
Yes.
You start to, lower your internal standards, not publicly, but you're just, like you said, it's like, it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
So, what used to be exciting, it's not anymore. And that's when, the question might actually start whispering in your head, is this really it?
Yeah.
Is this all there is? So if you've ever had that question enter your mind, it's not a sign of crisis. Don't worry. It's really not a sign of crisis. It's a signal that it's time to expand the game, get a bigger challenge. You don't have to start completely over though. You don't have to blow up your whole world. You just have to elevate and pick that next goal that really is your purpose in life. You've got to find your purpose. You've got to be able to reignite that fire, redesign your mission in life, and get back into your true purpose.
I would say if your routine has become your new norm, then it's time to raise the standard.
Yes.
No more noise.
Yep.
No more tasks. You just need a new challenge. You need a new target. You need a new playbook.
Yep.
And that starts right here. Let's build the next chapter, one that actually demands your best. I always say, I want to be the best that I can possibly be. I don't want it to be me holding me back or doing the same routine. I want to be the best that I can possibly be. And it takes work. It takes time. It takes aggravation. I mean, all that happens. But you will create success, you will create momentum. Listen, if you haven't gotten your playbook for life yet, you need to do so. Go to huddleforsuccess.com and download it for free. If you go to Amazon, you can purchase the book, $9.99, and have a hard copy. Easy read, 74 pages. If you have Kindle Unlimited, you can get it for free. So 2 places you can get it for free. If you don't have unlimited, you can pay for it for, I think it's $4. So with that being said, we appreciate you, the listener. Join us next time as we come to you with a new episode every Wednesday and Friday. With that being said, stay huddled up.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Huddle Up, where we come to you every Wednesday and Friday. Like, share, and subscribe, and follow us on YouTube and on social media. If you find this information helpful, share this with someone that you know. We'll see you next time on Huddle Up.